Hello again and welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Monday. I hope you guys are having an awesome start to the week so far. I hope you're rocking out. Hope you've got some awesome goals, plans, hopes, dreams, ambitions you're looking to aspire to for the week. Oh yeah. Couple quick updates before we get started here. June 10th. Hold on, before we get started, today is the last day to buy one spearmint, get one citronella for free. It is a surprise BOGO that Doterra has put on. It is until tonight at about midnight, give or take. So definitely, if you're interested, get on that now while you can. I think it's roughly about $50 plus tax and shipping. Get two awesome oils for this time of year. June 10th is a presentation, an online event that Doterra is putting on for us up here in Canada. It is going to be $10 entry fee if you're interested in learning more about essential oils and how to reduce your toxic load. Definitely reach out to me and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Hopefully I say this right. Exponent Cow 222. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are going to be talking about ways to listen better. So if that is something that you're interested in, definitely stick around. It's going to be tons of fun today. Quick update. Doterra convention tickets are on sale now. You can go to the event live. It's going to be in Utah. If you're interested in attending it live, definitely reach out. We'll get you travel arrangements and all things set up. Or there's a virtual online event that is taking place. That's the one that I'm super excited about. You get yourself a swag box. Tickets are on sale now. They go up in a few months. So definitely reach out now and we'll get you started. There's tons of cool stuff that comes along with the early bird access. One final thing, I have launched a weight loss course for beginners. It is an online digital course for download. If you or somebody you know of is interested in getting access, now is the time. I'm super excited. There's tons of cool stuff that comes along with the initial launch. So definitely reach out to me, send me a comment, drop me a message, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. I need listening skills, then it can help me with school. Perfect. All right. Awesome. That's amazing. I love that. Yes. Hopefully my tips can provide you some value today. I have some tips that help me sort of improve my listening skills, right? You know it when you're in school, right? As much as you know you should be paying attention and you should be absorbing the knowledge, there's way too much going on in your head. We are very busy people as is, right? We don't always have time to be listening to other people, and that's where the breakdown comes, right? That's where we need to improve our end of it, right? Because one of the things, and actually I'll just get started right here. One of my first tips right here is remember how you feel. Right? When you're in a position, you're trying to talk to somebody, you're trying to, have a conversation with somebody and they're sitting there and, they've got their arms crossed like this and they're kind of looking down at the corner just like that, or they're on their cell phone or, texting away, or they're looking down the street over there or something catches their eye and they're totally, off in the distance over there. It really makes you feel like you don't matter. There's things that, you're not important enough at this current moment for them to be interested. The teacher with the monotone voice doesn't help. Oh, I guess you're referring to an online learning. My history teacher flips if you're looking outside the window. Yeah, I believe it. And that's funny that you bring up history class. History is one of those things. I love history, but it's definitely one of those things that if you're interested, you're interested, and if you're not, you're not. There's no real in between there. You either are or not interested. And if you're not interested, there's not going to be a whole lot going on that catches your ear in this case. At my school, you can't go on your phone. Well, there you go. Yeah. That's definitely a huge one too. That has been one of the, the counteracts to the cell phone being so prevalent in our lives nowadays, right? Is that places are actually banning you from taking it to there. Workplaces are banning you from having it out, except for, personal emergencies, life-threatening stuff like that. I'm really interested in history. I took it for GCSE. I don't know what that acronym stands for, but that's awesome that you're really interested in history. I am too, so I really love it. I love learning about the war times and stuff like that. You know what I mean then, right? You know that you're interested, and then the people that aren't interested are, it's the furthest thing from what they want to, what they want to listen to or talk about, right? Going back to, just remember how you feel, right? When you're talking, when you're presenting, when you're, sharing a story that you heard or something that went to you or happened to you, right? Or some, event that you went through, or, something that happened at school, definitely. People aren't they're not really paying attention to you. They're just kind of there, they're brushing you off. They're not really, you can tell that they're hearing you, but they're not really listening. That's one of the things that I like teaching a lot of is, hearing and listening are two completely different things, right? You can hear something and you can hear it. If you're hearing something, you're sort of just listening. It's coming in the way that you perceive it. But if you're actually physically listening to it, then you can understand, sort of the meaning behind the meaning, right? I'm really interested in his GCSE is the test you take in year 11. I'm British, so you're 16 when you take them. Oh, no way. Wow. Year 11. I would assume you're talking about grade 11. Really, 16 when you're in grade 11. Wow. That's crazy, man. Oh, man. Okay. So I guess that would be like a school equivalent to like a university exam. What do they call it over here? The SATs is what they call it over here. I'm in Canada. I think it's the same as in the U.S. So that's really, and actually to go back to my first tip here, remember how you feel. That's really the golden rule, right? If you're, if you know anything about religion and stuff like that, right? The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, right? So if you're constantly not caring about what people say, you're not thinking about other people in the conversation, you're not really trying to make yourself present to them, right? There's no real reason for them to do it to you, right? So make them feel how you want to feel in that present moment. Number 2, watch the body language. Body language is huge, and I'm talking about on both ends, right? Both ends. I referred to it earlier, right? Body language on your part, if you're just sitting there like this, right? And you've got your arms crossed and you're not even looking, you're looking down at your shoes, or you're looking down at the ants that are crawling on the floor, or, there's something else that's going on in your life, right? And you're not even really paying attention to what they're talking about. There's no way that you can expect them to even want to keep talking to you, right? Also, from the other point, so that's what I'm talking about, body language, to let them know that you're interested, right? Really facing towards them, looking at them, right? Staring them, or not staring at them, but looking at them, not really being off into the distance, not paying attention to other stuff around you, and really, arms open, right? That's one of the things that I learned more than anything is when you've got crossed arms like this, it sends a signal to the other people that you're talking to that you're not interested. There's something else going on in your life, and you'd rather be any other place than there. So, whether or not that's true, I've really tried to make it a point of putting my hands down to my sides, really making myself open and present to other people. We have primary school 5 to 11. The 5 to 11 end of primary school. Then you have the SAT secondary school 12 to 16. Oh, okay. Age groups. Okay, you have GCSEs, college is 16 to 18. And you do A level, and university is 20 to 24. And you do a degree. Holy. 5 to 11 is primary school. Then you have a second set of school. 12 to 16, that would be like your high school, I guess, almost. And then your college. You have 2 levels of college and university, or you do a college, then you go to university. Wow, that's crazy. British people, that's the British education. No wonder you guys are so smart. We don't do any of that over here. We've got, kindergarten to grade 10, grade 8, which I don't know what, you're 5 to about 12, 13. Then you do the high school thing, you're 13 to about 17. And then you go to a college or a university after that. College, then university. That's crazy. Yeah, over here we do one or the other, actually. We do college or university, depending on a number of factors, right? Price is a big one. Certain educational requirements are another one. Different schools offer different courses. I know that I went to Sheridan College just down the street over here for a trade school. I actually went for welding, and they don't offer that in a university. So that's one of the differences over here. We also have trade schools, which are an off branch of the regular schools. That's really cool. I did not actually know any of that. Your school system. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you for that. Very, very much thank you for that. I appreciate the way that you explained that to me. That's awesome. So we're back to number 2. We are watching our body language, and then that's what I'm talking about from the other person's point of view too, right? Watch their body language. Watch one of the things I like thinking about this is if the saying is a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So if you're watching their body language, that could be worth more than the words that they're actually saying. Also, you want to look for the meaning behind the words, right? Maybe their tone is a little bit higher in a different set of words that they're talking about than another set, which, their tone would be lower. Maybe that indicates some sort of, traumatic event happened, or the higher tone indicates that they're excited about something, right? They really want to keep talking about it. And, what your job in that aspect, right, is to just keep like a mental note of what's going on. Things in their life, in their conversation that are downtone, right? That might mean something's going on there. And things that are having the uptone, that might mean that they're really happy, right? So looking for the word or the emotion behind the words, the body language behind the words is definitely going to be as much, if not more beneficial than the actual words that they're saying themselves. We have some weird laws as well, which I learned in citizenship law stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, I believe it. There's lots of weird laws over, especially over here too. I actually have a book. It's one of those bathroom reader books, and it was talking about weird laws. And I think it's in somewhere in like Connecticut. It's illegal to chew gum and ride a horse on Sunday. So if you're ever in Connecticut and you're thinking about chewing gum and riding a horse on Sunday, do not. That is illegal, sire. Side note, water. Want to make sure you're drinking all of your water in a day. Aim for about half your body weight in ounces per day. Number 3. So we are talking ways to listen better. Today is actually Watch Your Hearing Day, so I thought that was a pretty cool topic. Ways to help listen better, improve your listening skills. Number 1, remember how you feel when you're trying to talk. Number 2, watch body language, your body language as well as their body language. Think about the saying, right? A picture's worth 1,000 words. Number 3, be patient. Be very patient, right? I get it. We are very busy people. We live very busy on-the-go lifestyles. We don't always have time to be present in a conversation, nor do we have an extra 10, 15 minutes to listen to this person. I've got emails and text messages I have to send. I've got YouTube videos I need to watch. I've got a whole bunch of things I need to do. We have a law which is people from 5 years plus can drink alcohol in their home in a private with their parents' permission. That is a very specific law. 5 years old can drink alcohol in their home in private with parents' permission. I mean, I actually laugh at the table. Think about the round table where they were, and somebody's like, you know what we need to do? We need to make it legal for 6-year-olds to drink in their house. That's what we need to do. And then, I don't know, I can't do it, but put a British accent on that, or maybe like a Scottish accent. Oh man, that would be hilarious. I'm thinking of it in a Scottish accent right now, and they're just yelling at each other. This is what needs to be done. We need alcohol. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, see, you're thinking about it. All right, yeah. So number 3, be patient, right? Just understand that, you know, as much as going on in your life, right? There's a whole lot going on in everybody else's life. You know, especially, you know, nowadays, right? Nowadays, it's craziness going on all over the world. Yeah, in England you guys just opened up over there, I saw that. But you know, that's why there's so much going on in everybody's life right now. And, you know, to think that, you know, your stuff is the most important in the world and nobody else matters is the exact same way that everybody else is thinking. So that's right there why you need to be patient. You need to understand that, you know, and especially you want to learn patience. One of my buddies at work, he's got a lisp. Or not a lisp, a stutter. Holy, you want to talk about patience. Talk to somebody with a stutter that really gets excited, and then they can't talk because they're stuttering, and then they get even more excited because they can't talk. And yeah, trust me, you want to learn patience, talk to somebody with a stutter. It'll really help you. It'll really, you know, give you an appreciation for language in general. But that's what I'm talking about, right? Just let the other person vent, right? Sometimes you leave a conversation and somebody thinks you're the greatest person in the world and you didn't even say a word. All you did was just listen to them and tell them let them tell you how great their life, or how great or how terrible their lives are, or, you know, whatever's going on. They will leave the conversation thinking you are the greatest person in the world and such a delight to talk to. It is illegal to give kids under the age of 5 alcohol, while kids over 5 can be given alcohol at home. This is what the internet says. That's what the internet says. Holy, that's amazing. That's Google right there. That's amazing. Oh man. A 4-year-old? Are you crazy? Letting them drink? You animal. 5-year-olds, now that's an age that you can start drinking. I think so, yeah. You know, 5-year-olds, they have it like, life is totally together for them. And then the internet to go back that up. That's why I love the internet right there. That's why I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Imagine a drunk 5-year-old. I mean, 5-year-olds in general look drunk. That's crazy. And then, yeah, they could literally be, oh man. Oh man. And then, yeah, picture them as a little Scottish kid. And they've got like a, I don't even know, right? They've got a pitchfork. They're just yelling at everybody. Oh man, that's crazy. You guys are awesome over there. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, so number 3, be patient. Number 4, ask open-ended questions. What an open-ended question is, or I guess we'll go back to what a closed-ended question is. A closed-ended question is an answer that requires yes or no. So, do you like movies? Yes or no. Do you like pizza? Yes or no. You know, you catch my drift. An open-ended question is something that requires an answer, an elaboration to it, and something that actually requires them to think about it. It's also a question that lets you know that you're present in the conversation, that you care about what they're talking about, and that you're actually interested in what they're saying because you have a question that comes back to them based off of what they're saying. Obviously, we're not going to ask weird questions that are completely out of left field when we're talking to somebody. We are focusing on our listening skills, right? So we are trying to listen, be present. We are asking open-ended questions to make sure that the person that you're talking to understands that you are there, you are present, you care about what they're talking about, and you actually are interested in what they're talking about. Because if you're only going to ask them a closed-ended question, then, it's just a yes or no answer, and then that doesn't really lead you too much. If you ask an open-ended question, it allows them to elaborate, or it forces them to elaborate, and that way you have a little bit more to go on. You can get a little bit more story out of them, you get more emotion out of them, and then you can get an overall better sense of where they're coming from, right? So open-ended questions are a great way to let the other person know that you're actually listening and interested in what they have to say. Number 5, positive reinforcement. Stuff like, yep, I hear you, that's awesome, I'm proud of you, I hear you, I understand you, I stand with you even if you need to, right? These are a drunk 5-year-old's fighting. Yo, that's crazy. Imagine them fighting over a girl too. You stole my girl. Yo, you hitting on my girl, bro? That's crazy. That's awesome. So, positive reinforcement. And this is just another way to let the people that you're talking to know that you are there, you are present in the conversation, you are actually listening to what they say, you are forcing yourself to be a little bit more, I guess, enjoyable, right, for lack of a better term, in the conversation to, have the other person know that you're actually listening, you're actually present, you are liking, enjoying what they have to say. Sometimes, right, a conversation back and forth, you're not going to agree on everything that they say, but that doesn't mean that you sit there and you call them out on it. It doesn't mean that you sit there and you put them down for their thoughts, their ideas, right? Even if you don't understand what their thoughts, ideas, dreams, plans are, you definitely listen to them, you positively reinforce them, you let them know that you're present, you are listening to what they have to say, and that you actually appreciate them going out of their way to tell you either what's wrong or what's great that's going on in their life. Because at the end of the day, right, we just want to, we as people, we just want to be heard, right? We want to feel the sincerity of somebody else talking to us, somebody else enjoying our conversation, and we want to be enjoyable in conversation, right? We don't want people to leave thinking, that guy's a jerk, I never want to talk to him again, screw that guy, right? He doesn't even really care about me anyways. Positively reinforcing your position and allowing the other person to, to continue on with their story and their thoughts, right? That's going to leave them feeling so great about the conversation. And then my last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. I have a few essential oil blends here, or a couple actually, blends here. The first one I have is Adaptive. And Adaptive is a blend from Doterra. It's got oils in it that are great for promoting focus, mental clarity, just helping you to, especially right in a situation where you're in class and you're kind of, drifting off and your thoughts are, and you really can't wait until the end of the day, right? Until the end of the week. I love the way this one just helps to really clear up your mental capacity and allow you to be present in the moment. It is illegal to activate your burglar alarm without first nominating a key holder who can switch it off in your absence. A key holder should be able to respond within 20 minutes of being called to stop the alarm. Wow. That's... what's funny about that? I bet you can install a camera without any resistance. That's funny right there. And then my last blend here is Balance. And Balance is the grounding blend from Doterra. It's really great for, promoting calmness, relaxing environment. And that's really what you need to be present in a conversation, right? Especially if if it's drifting in a way that you don't really feel like you're interested in or you don't want to be a part of, right? But you need to because, it's somebody that you're interested in or you're at work or something, right? You can't just leave, right? I love the way that would just helps to ground me and just keep me sort of level-headed, balanced. I love using that one on the bottom of my feet in the morning as a way to just calm myself and keep me grounded right off the bat. That's all I got for you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know I had some fun making it. Exponent Cow 222, I love you. You were awesome today. Very much appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedule to be with me and to be on this presentation. I really hope you guys feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff I'm talking about, or if you would like a free sample of oils, definitely drop me a comment, send me a message saying me, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.